Hey guys, it's Joshy here, and I am back with another Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle. Now, quickly, I know it's about to get in, but I just wanted to apologise. I haven't uploaded heat recently. It's been just a bit crazy and hectic, and it's hard to explain, and blah, blah, blah. And then what I have uploaded hasn't been that great, so I do apologise for that, but hopefully I'm back into it now, and I'm able to get going. So this video was a battle I had against Toasty. I did just try and do a team, I wanted to do just a battle just to show off my Togedemaru, which I randomly bred. But before I uploaded it, or as I was doing it, someone requested the whole steel team. Mossy did, so I just thought, I'll use him in the steel team first, and then I'll upload this afterwards. So that's how this came along. So after seeing the Swellow lead, I expected the swap Pokemon, so I just went for the Electromagnetism straight off the bat. Now, I was hoping that he was going to hit me with a physical move that was going to cause damage because I am the Rocky Helmet, but unfortunately he didn't. And I was like, oh, damn it, honestly, if I'm completely honest, I would not care if they completely removed entry hazards from the game because, I don't know, I just don't bring Pokemon that remove them. I don't know, I probably should, but I don't. But, yeah. But anyway, they're a part of the game, so I've got to work with them. So anyway, I thought, oh well, at least I expected him to swap here, and I swapped into my Golisopod because I knew that at least I can get their Wish health back, and even if, he did hit me with another Ice Shard, I'd be able to live it. So here I went for the first impression, and this is where I thought about it afterwards, and I was like, okay, well, I went for the first impression wondering if he was going to go for an attack or not. Unfortunately, he did, because I could have gone for a Sucker Punch, and I probably would have been able to take him out with that, and I would have still had Golisopod left alive. But unfortunately, that's what happened. So I thought, oh well, I'll bring in Druddigon here. He's not much HP, and he's going to definitely probably going for attack at low health. So I just went straight for the Sucker Punch, and Totem's Pole is down. So luckily, that's out. But I have lost Golisopod, which could have been a bit of a help. So he brings in his Just the Tip, which is his Alolan Raticate. Now I get the Quick Claw that time, but I actually just went for the Hone Claws here. I thought I'll get my own attack boost, because then I can, I've got Iron Tail and Poison Tail, so then I can hit a bit harder with those two moves, and that'll be good. And he goes for his Sword Dance, so I was like, oh, this could be a bit of a worry. So, and then he goes for the Sucker Punch, and I was like, damn, things don't seem to be going too in my favour or my own guesses that much, so I thought, okay, well, here I'll bring in Posey. Now, he's probably expecting maybe a Draining Kiss, which will be prioritised with triage ability, but I don't have that, and he does swap out, thank goodness, he could have stayed in and caused a bit of damage, but he didn't, and he swaps into his Bug Zapper, so I went for the Toxic anyway. I just thought that'll be a first set. If he swaps, something's poison. If he stays in, it's poison, and we can go from there. So I'm like, okay, well, I know this is probably going to set up webs, which again I've found can be entry hazard annoying, but I probably also just need to breed some Pokemon with entry hazards more. But again, they haven't fitted into what I bred, so it hasn't happened. So he goes for the Sticky Web, which, he's going to outspeed me, but I'm just going for the Attract here, so I'm like, at least if he stays in here, I can 50% chance he's not going to be able to hit me, and then I can wrap him and try and trap him in here. So, I'm recovering my my health back with the leftovers, so it's not looking too bad, and I thought even if he doesn't like it, I may be able to stall a few Pokemon out I have before with Posey. So anyway, he goes for the attack this turn, he gets through the Love, which I was like, damn it, and he gets the Volt Switch. I'm like, oh, could he just stay in and die? But no. So anyway, he comes back in his Swellow unladen, and I'm like, okay, well, I know this thing's gonna be a Flame Orb, because I have actually versed it before. I don't know if it's been in the videos, but I definitely have versed it before. So I'm like, okay, well, should I swap? Should I not? And realistically, I probably should have swapped into my Togedemaru here, because whatever he used isn't going to hit me too hard. And then he takes a bit more damage from the spiky, the Rocky Helmet and everything. But I stayed in here. I thought I don't want to save him and then become an annoying staller, which I wish I did really. But I go down. I'm like, okay, well, I've lost 3 to his 1, so this is looking pretty little dull. So anyway, I thought, oh well, I'll bring in Pyroar here, and I just thought, okay, well, I'm just going to go straight for the Flamethrower. I am Rivalry, so he is the same gender as me, so it's going to do more damage, but didn't think again, And, like, you know, as he did this swap, I thought, oh, damn it, now I'm thinking of it. He's going to bring in his Just the Tip, which is a Alolan Raticate, which I bet has the Thick Fat ability. So, I'm going to put money on it because this does very, you know, fairly minimal damage, like just under half. But then again, just could be a bit of bulk, who knows. So anyway, I've gone for the Snatch here, expecting the Sucker Punch, if not the Sword Dance, so I can steal his boost. And, you know, so I thought I'll go for the Snatch again, and whoops, dropped that there. I honestly hate Sucker Punch Mind games because I nearly always lose at them. And so I'm still going for the Snatch. I'm like, does he have 5? Does he have more? Does he have 8 Sucker Punches? And, you know, I'm not sure, and who knows. So I just, in the end, stopped, and he goes for the Sucker Punch. Does a lot of damage to me, but I went for the Hyper Voice. So I'm like, okay, this should do a bit of damage. And he just survives. So then I'm like, maybe he wasn't Thick Fat, which, if he was, at least then by the damage before, I should have taken him out. So he goes for the Crunch, and yeah, I'm down. So I've got 2, and he's got 5 left. So this is looking great. So I thought, okay, well, I'm going to bring in Togedemaru here because I'm going to take minimal damage from these spikes, but then he is going to, you know, probably attack me and then just go down there. So I was like, oh, well, I'll set up the Wish this turn because then I can get my HP back, and he's going to go down to the, if not the Iron Barbs, he will definitely go down. So I'm like, yes, okay, good, that's down. So now I've finally taken out 2, I can start working on possibly the rest. So I got the Wish up, as I said, so this, you know, all I have to do is make sure I don't get hit this turn. And so he brings in Mirabee, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm probably expecting the Rain Dance, which we got. So I actually just, I believe here, I just went straight for the Zing Zap, just to get the damage off, because I was like, I could Spiky Shield, but then I'm wasting a Spiky Shield, and yeah, you know, it's just not worth it. So it does, you know, not too bad damage, I'm pretty happy with that. And, you know, but then he's got his lefties as well, and if you're using Rain and he's not healing from the Rain, I'm going to put money on that he's a Swift Swim set. So I'm like, okay, I'm not staying in against this thing. Now, I do have one myself, but he's physical, where this guy is a special Ludicolo, which is way better. So, you know, just more viable, really. But, you know, why would you use the viable sets when you can use weird sets? So I knew I'd take this really well, being not very effective, really high special defense, I think almost max HP or nearly max HP, and a Assault Vest. So I took it really well, and I thought, what should I do here? And I thought, oh, you know, I was umming and ahhing, and I went for the Giga Drain, which I really wish I went for the Sludge Bomb, because I could have done a lot more damage to that. I probably could have taken out Bug Zapper, or maybe not quite, but I would have got close. And then, you know, could have got him off the list, but that's what I decided. So I did get a little bit of HP back from that anyway. So here he goes, and I'm like, oh no, okay, well, at least after seeing Volt Switch and that, I'm assuming this is coming off Bug Buzz. So if it's a special attacking one, I'm in luck. Like, if it was going off X Scissor, I'm nowhere near as lucky. So I'm watching this, I'm like, oh please, just come on, survive. I want to at least get back into this thing, like I'm slowly getting there. And, you know, it must have come off Bug Buzz because that did minimal damage, and this time I went for the Sludge Bomb, and that's going to take out Bug Zapper. So I'm like, okay, cool. So now he's only got 3, I got 2, so I'm getting there. So he brings in his Swallow here. I'm like, okay, well, this time I'm not going to be dumb. So I actually just swap straight back into my Togedemaru here because I'm like, not taking that chance. And so I didn't know if he was going to go for a flying move or what he was going for. And he's going to obviously outspeed me anyway because of the sticky webs now. But he went for Facade, and, you know, Guts, Facade and everything. That's going to hit really hard. But thankfully I got the Iron Barbs and the Rocky Helmet. So I don't know if I'd seen it in this battle or another one, or if I possibly expected a swap, or what I expected here. But I took a real gamble, and I actually went for the Wish. And luckily for me, this Swallow goes for the Protect, which was so lucky. Like, if he went for another Facade, that was my battle done there and then on the spot. So, you know, I don't know if it was, as I said, if I knew it was coming and I predicted it, but I was like, yes, awesome. So I got that. And then he's going to pull out his Swallow there and bring in Mirabee. So I'm like, completely fine. You know, I'm going for the Spiky Shield, which, you know, I had to go for because he couldn't protect. So if he stayed in, I was gone. So I get most of my health back, and he's going to get a little bit more. So I'm like, what should I do here? And I actually expected him to go for the rain dance again. So I went for the wish, but he didn't go for it, which was actually not too bad, because if he went for it, you know, okay, he would have had that set up and this and blah, blah, blah. But because he went straight for the Hydro Pump, I was able to avoid that and live there. Oh, I would have lived anyway, but avoid it. So here he swaps straight back into his Swellow now. And I did swap back into my Roserade here because I was like, okay, well, I want this wish back. I want the HP back, even though I'm taking a bit of stone damage. The wish is going to get me more than I had by far, so it's going to be beneficial coming down in against some of the last few Pokemon. So I'm like, okay, well, nah, I can't stay in. So I thought, okay, switch back out, back into this Togedemaru I have. And so I was like, okay, well, he's obviously going to hit me with something good. Now, if he had Pursuit or something like that, I can't even remember if Swellow gets it or not, he could have done a bit of damage to Roserade, but I still don't think it would have taken it out. So anyway, he's going to get the Iron Barbs and the Rocky Helmet. So I'm like, okay, thanks to the burn here, he's going to go down. So that was lucky for me. Like, as I said, getting that off, so I was like, yes, okay, now I've got 2 each. Like, I did not think I'd be able to get back into this well. So I was really happy with the efforts at the moment. And I thought, okay, at this stage, I believe I went for the wish, because then I could get health back or pass on the health to Roserade, but I didn't. So, you know, happens. So now I'm down to my last one, but I'm like, okay, well, I'm not too afraid of this. You know, I've got this guy to take care of who can't hit me too hard, and then I got the guy in the back. So I was like, okay, well, knowing the guy in the back and what he can carry, I was like, should I just go for Sludge Bomb or should I go for Giga Drain and get, you know, a fair bit of health back just so I got more? So I was tossing back and forth, and I actually went for the Giga Drain, and I still wonder if I should have just gone straight for the Sludge Bomb and really done a lot more damage. And see, again, I'm thinking calc-wise, I probably wouldn't have taken him out, but obviously would have been a lot closer than that. I could have possibly been close. Anyway, so he's going to go for the Hydro Pump in the rain, so obviously going to do a bit of damage. It's the best he's got to hit me with, obviously. And I'm going to go for the Sludge Bomb. I'm not taking another hit, and I'm going to get rid of this Ludicolo. And so now we're down to our last each. So I'm like, okay, this is good. At least he's got this Donphan in here, which is weak to Giga Drain. So I don't know if he's sturdy or what he's got, but I'm just obviously going for the Giga Drain. I actually still outspeed, thank goodness. So I almost take him out. I'm expecting him to probably be sturdy, so it probably wouldn't have killed anyway. But that was so close. Then he goes for the Earthquake, and I know this won't take me out, but it's going to hit really hard. So I'm like, okay, and I'm down to 33. I'm like, yeah, that's most likely me done. Which, you know, is unfortunate because I know he obviously carries it. So he's going to pull out the Ice Shard here. I'm like, yeah, after that damage from the Earthquake and knowing his power, I'm down. So I do go down there, but I was like, you know what? That comeback in that battle and Togedemaru and Roserade teamwork there was really, really interesting and good. And I was really happy with the result. So, you know, as long as the battle turns out interesting, doesn't seem one-sided, and I'm not versing a whole bunch of legendaries, I usually find them really enjoyable. And guys, you know, I'm really sorry I haven't bought out too much lately. It's been, you know, really hard. I've been a bit down under the weather at stages. I've just completely worn out that I just haven't been able to get around to it. I haven't even been battling much or online to do much. It's just been crazy and out of it. So I'm going to try my best, and I should be back into the spin of things now. It's just getting there is all great. But guys, if you did like this video, please do zingzap that like button, because it does help out, you know. And if you have any suggestions of any sort, just chuck them in the comments. I'm trying to get to more. I've got almost some teams organised. I've got some challenge or a team organised. Like, it's just getting there, and the giveaway team almost organised. Like, it's almost all there. It's just so much work and process to be done. And guys, until my next video, I'll see ya.